Hello and welcome to a pre-release look at Rust. I've been playing a fair bit of this game. Well, the game has, I don't know what I'd say, playing. Spent a lot of time dying on this game, and I thought, you know what, even though I'm not very advanced in the game yet, and likely never will be because I keep dying every 5 minutes, I'm going to bring it to you, because I'm absolutely loving the game, despite all the being killed over and over again every time I meet any one person out in the wild. So, Rust, what is it? You know those guys that made Gary's mod? They made this one too. It's a survival game created by Facepunch, which are the people that made Gary's mod. It's inspired by games like DayZ, Minecraft and Stalker. And the idea, the aim, is to create a hostile environment in which emergent gameplay can flourish. Well, you know what? They've definitely created a hostile environment. Die, pig, die! Gotcha. See, I can kill things too. It's about the only thing I can kill in this game. I'm playing on a Singapore server at the moment, so lag is terrible. Really bad. Yeah, really bad. It's very hard to PvP, which means if I run across anyone, I'm dead, and then I realise I've run past them. That's pretty much just the way this game works anyway. First person to see the other person kills them. What is this? We've got a stash with nothing in it, and a furnace with nothing in it, already been looted. Fair enough. We'll keep going. Now, the idea is to survive. It's as simple as that. But the environment's hostile, but I wouldn't say it's the main problem. The main problem is other people, other humies, because there is no love in this game. When you first spawn in here, unless you get really lucky, within 5 minutes, somebody will kill you. You'll be running around with absolutely nothing. Not one bit of resource on you. You'll have a rock, you'll have a couple of torches, and you'll have a couple of medkits. Absolutely nothing worth killing you over. And they'll kill you. And chances are, if you go back and find your body, and you don't die on your way there, and you can find your body because there is no map for this, chances are you'll find your loot still there, your items still there, because they don't do it for the for the items. There's no experience gained. There is absolutely no reason to kill a noob. But it still happens. I tried playing on a server the other day. The Australian server, the official server. The other day when I started, well, it's actually been a week and a half since I started playing. It had about 120 people on the server, and you couldn't walk 2 meters without dying. Okay, well, I'll pick an easier server, smaller server. I actually had some pretty good ping going to a Chinese server, and strangely enough, it's full of English-speaking non-Chinese. Most likely Australian, because the ping was very good to Sydney. So I jumped on there, and within 2 minutes, I had died 3 times. And I rage quit. No, not going back on that server. Jumped on the Singapore server, which had probably about 40 people on there. That's this one here. And I can't get anywhere because every time I get something worth researching or gathering or anything like that, somebody kills me. Or my house gets blown up and they loot the hell out of it, or something along those lines. But despite all that, I can't stop playing the game. It is absolutely addictive. There is building, there is crafting, there is obviously resource gathering. There is a couple of main different resources to gather. Now, you've been watching me destroy log piles. It's obviously for your wood. You can get it off trees as well. But see, you can see on the right there, you only get 1 wood per hit. I am only using a very simple tool here, a stone hatchet. There is also sulfur ore, metal ore, and stone, which you get from those stones I've been breaking up. There's 3 different types of stone. Oh, there's a pig. Come here, Pumbaa. You mine. I do have better tools that kill these guys in 2 hits, but I try not to leave my base with too many good tools on me, because, yeah, you die, it's no longer your tools. Come on. Yeah, so there's 3 different types of rocks that you can collect. One gives you more metal, one gives you more stone, one gives you more sulfur. You probably see off in the distance there is 3 different types of rocks. We've got this one here, which looks like it might be metal, is it? Nice and shiny. So we've got a bit of stone, a bit more stone, a bit of sulfur, and a very little bit of metal. Okay, that was a stone one, obviously. They all look just slightly different. There's a bit of a bug in the game at the moment where if you get too close and you're actually on top of... hello. Nothing in here. Nope. And you're on top of the pile when you break it, you die. You fall damage. The game is still in pre-release. It's not even in alpha. Pre-release. So you're going to get a lot of these little bugs. There's not going to be anything in these. These people would have looted the hell out of these. Okay. Another stone. I think this one is stone. Yeah, this one's stone again. Sulfur, metal, and then a lot of stone from it. There's only one type of wood at the moment. This one here is a metal. You can see that this one here is shiny. And then just off, another campfire there. Just straight... Whoa, whoa, whoa. Almost looked like I was climbing on top of it then. Straight in front of us here, that there one is definitely the sulfur. Just gonna get over there and knock that one out. Yep, nice and yellow. Alright, so we've seen there's pigs. And they give you a couple of different items. There's another pig there. There is also a deer right there. A bear right there, and right off in the distance is a fox. Those things can all kill me very easily. So we're not going to go near that bear or that fox. But the bear gives leather, as well as blood. Gives chicken. And you can just hear a chicken as I was running by. Just, oh, there it is. Hey, chicken. Hey, chicken. Chicken. Chicken, chicken, chicken. Kill the chicken. Everything gives chicken at the moment. It's just a pre-release thing. Oh, there's a rabbit. Oh, running to the bear. Good on you. Should just shoot him. Yeah, you get leather and blood as well as your chicken. You get your chicken. You get animal fat and leather from bears as well as blood, and you get exactly the same except you don't get the blood, and instead of leather you get cloth from everything else. Oh, it's climbing up on it again. You need a lot of wood. Don't go past the wood pile. You see you get 7 wood per whack. That's with a stone hatchet or a hatchet. If you have a pickaxe, you get 20. So I do have stone pickaxe back there. The piles only have so much in them. Hey, rabbit, rabbit. You die. Wait, oh, you're dead. Cloth, raw chicken breast from a rabbit. Sure, why not? Alright, I do have myself a bow. And with that bow, I can miss this deer. I got him! Come back here! Got him! No, I didn't, because I lagged. Gotcha! Usually only takes 2 shots. These guys will give exactly the same. Oh, so there's 3 arrows in them. Normally only takes 2. They'll give you the same as the pig, and the chicken, and the rabbit. You do need a lot of food to begin with. I'm at a stage where I've got several hundred chicken breasts cooked up at home. I'm gonna get the pig anyway. Why not? I'm quite lucky, I haven't died yet. It'll happen. Oh. He's turning around. He's turning around. You're dead. There's a lot of resources out there. I should be getting my pickaxe and collecting it really quick, but I'm not going to. I'm going to run back to my base, which is in a secret hideaway spot. It's not really, it's quite out in the open, and I'm surprised I haven't been raided yet, probably because it's such a pathetic looking base. But there is also a few other, well, creatures at the moment. Originally there was zombies in it. You see, this had zombies in it because this was a DayZ clone. In fact, Facepunch themselves, they played the owner of Facepunch, Gary, I'm guessing is his name, seeing as he made Gary's mod. He's good friends, or at least he was, I don't know if he still is, with the developer of DayZ. They got together, not those two, but Facepunch. They got together, the team got together and said, you know what, this DayZ, we could do better. No, you know what, we could do better in a month. So they decided to make a DayZ clone, a better DayZ clone, in only a month. Well, they kind of succeeded, kind of didn't. Because it took them 4 months, and they got this game, and it's nowhere near finished yet. They're getting there. About 10% done, according... Oh, missed a rock over there. About 10% done so far. So they've still got quite a ways to go, and it seems quite a lot more that they plan on adding. Which is good, because there's already quite a lot to do. Yeah, but they decided to make a DayZ clone. After finishing it, they said, you know what, we don't want a DayZ clone anymore. We're going to get rid of the zombies, because they did have zombies in it. They've just recently got rid of the zombies, and they've put in another placeholder for the zombies, and that is bears and wolves that are red, instead of the standard wolves that are over there. They're actually a little bit easier to kill with guns, but... Oh, I'm getting a bit hungry there. Eat some of my chicken. You can see down the bottom right hand corner there, you got health at 100, food, which is maximum 3,000, and then below that is rads, because there is radiation. In those areas with radiation is where you're going to have mutant bears and wolves. They're only temporary until the real creature or item goes in there. Those radioactive bears and wolves, they're the ones that drop special items. You can get them special items from crates, which generally are also in the radioactive areas. But you also get a lot of good drops from the red shirts. Used to be red shirts, now they're red animals. And my base is quite a long way from any of that. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to run back, I'm going to dump all my stuff in my base, and I'm going to fall asleep. Because in this game, when you log out, your character stays there. He just lies down. And if somebody comes past and sees you, they can kill you, and they can get all your stuff, even though you're not online. So you've got to find as safe spot as possible. Now this here is my house, and it is not safe. It is made out of the flimsiest material, because I don't have anything else researched. Open please. Actually those doors are the best doors possible. Metal doors. That there is just wood, and it can be blown up very easily. You got your fireplace here, campfire. It's where you do your food prep. And you can just put it all in the cook spot here. I like to split it up because it cooks. Let's just get you going. It'll cook each of these at the same time, so you may as well. Now this one here it'll keep burning after all these are cooked. One of the side effects, hold E and then you can extinguish or open. One of the little items you do get from this is charcoal. Charcoal is very useful. This is a furnace which you've seen out and about. Let's just move my arrows along. For the furnace you put your sulfur rock that we found, or your metal ore. Just collect these. Whack a bit of wood in. Gonna need a little bit more wood than that. Quite a lot of wood just then. We start cooking it up. And from that one, you get charcoal as well, metal fragments from the metal ore, and sulfur from the sulfur ore. Funny that. Now, metal can be used for quite a lot of things crafting. Sulfur and charcoal, the main use for those is to be used in crafting gunpowder, which means you can then make your own bullets. I've got quite a lot of charcoal. I might end up having to make a little bit more gunpowder very soon. That's just stone. Stone comes in handy as well. Things like this fancy pickaxe or hatchet that I'm using. Wood is used for a ton of things. There's so many things that wood gets used for. Move you all around. Open! Says me! Let's search in here because this is where I want to put a few of my animal products. I'm showing you guys a lot of things that I shouldn't be showing you because you guys can come and loot me, and I don't want you to. But what I do want, if you want to, don't have to, but if you got the game and you're able to get on the Singapore servers, I'll show you the server once I jump off, and you see that I'm on, join, friend me on Steam so you can see, jump in, and more than happy to team up. Probably build a nice big base out here somewhere, see if we can't defend and look after each other. As many as you want, I don't mind. I'm more than happy. I'd much rather you guys come and be friendly to me than come and kill me, but yeah, chances are we'll all end up dying anyway. What else do we have? This one here's got nothing of interest really. Blueprint that I've already got for large storage. That's for when I die. It's just a replacement of what I'm currently carrying or wearing. Some useless stuff that I don't need. Some more, just a bit of ammunition. Now to craft, hit your tab. Up the top here you've got your armour, which is right here, shows your armour. Funny that. A couple of different types of armour. You've got your cloth, you've got leather, you've got Kevlar, and you've got the radiation suit. Obviously my cloth armour is pretty much useless. Inventory up the top here, and crafting. This is your crafting, very simple. You can't craft everything. You start off being able to craft the basics. Once you research the items, and I'll show you in a second how to do that kind of thing, but once you research the item, then you can craft it. There's a couple of ways of researching it. You get a research kit, or you can find the blueprints. Blueprints, pretty hard to find. Research kit's probably a little bit easier. So yeah, we've got quite a few things at the moment. I've got arrows selected here. You can up and down how many you want to make. Holding control and clicking the plus button will just add the highest possible amount you can craft. Obviously I've got no stone or wood. You can see it needs 1 stone, 4 wood to make 1 set of arrows. So holding control, hit the plus, and you can make as much as you possibly. It'll populate this here with the maximum amount you can make. You hold shift and plus, it'll go up by 10s. You got ammo, weapons, armor. I've only got cloth. I haven't researched any. I've got nothing on this server. Nothing. Different parts for building your house. At the moment I've got all wooden pretty much. Metal window bars. That sounded kind of window bars. Handmade lockpick because yep, people's backpacks when you kill them, there's a time limit. It's turned off by default, so it's the server admin can turn it on. If they do turn it on, then it means that your backpack after you die is locked only to you for a couple of minutes. If you don't get back and get it in time, anyone can get it. But most people have that turned off. Most servers have it turned off because they don't like it. It's only new as well. You have different things. When you start out, you might be able to make yourself a stone hatchet. You want to upgrade that to a hatchet as soon as possible, of course. Alright, but you know what? This server, I'm at it. I've had it with this server. My headphones are actually falling apart on my head right now. Let's get out of that one. Now this here is a PvE server. There is a reason there's no one on it at the moment. It's a very small server. Yes, I played PvE. All these are PvP. And I played all of them. The Singapore one's probably one of my favourites to play. I'll just put these as all favourites. The Chinese is my least favourite and will not play it ever again. There's not many people on right now. Looking up the top here, These are the official. There is a lot more official servers than these. I just haven't found them all. You got the community ones. If you wanted to make a server yourself and invite others to play, well, this is where it shows up. Showing up with generally the least ping. Actually, it'll be your ones that you've selected, your favourites, and then your least ping. Modded, because there is different mods already for it. Very basic ones. People that you know playing. I've got a few people, but I'm playing right now at a very odd time, which is probably why there's no one online. And then you've got your history, ones you have played. Quick look at the options. Music volume and volume. It is a very loud game, so you're not going to want the volume down up too high. Music volume, though, can sometimes... Some people believe that if the music starts playing, it means there's another player close by. I've played on a server where I'm the only one on there, and the music still starts. But most people still have the music turned up, just in case. I don't know, old wives' tale or something. Then you just got your standard options for movement, basically. Nothing fantastic there. There is voice chat in the game. You can chat with other people, or you can just type chat. I'm sure there will be a lot more added at a later date, but at the moment, can I say it again, it is in pre-release. Let's get into the PvE. Now, the reason I have played the PvE server is there's no killing each other. There is looting. It's shunned, but you can loot other people's houses. You can raid them. So there is a little bit of danger involved, but not much, which means I was able to get somewhere in this server so that I can show you guys. This here is the top of my house. It's still made of wood, the flimsiest material, because, believe it or not, I've been playing this server for about 24 hours and I still do not have access to the metal walls. I do not have access to the metal walls because it's completely, totally, 100% luck. I do have access to just about every other tech though, including this bad boy, the M4, one of the favourites. I don't really care much for it, to be honest. Let's get rid of our medkits and we'll put my silenced pistol down here. Don't put a silencer on one of these pistols. It makes it impossible to aim. You lose the sights. Alright, let's head on down. The next floor, actually, the next two floors are exactly the same. We'll go in the next one down. Nice big area. Sleeping bag there. Sleeping bags are your save point. If you die, you spawn back at them. Sleeping bags or beds. Now, okay, whilst I'm here, and remember to say it, windows, you don't want too many of them, they're a weak point. Anyway, sleeping bags or beds. Beds are a little bit more resilient to damage, but can only be put inside. Sleeping bags can be put outside or inside. They can also be destroyed. If somebody comes along and they like this house and they knock the front door off and then they destroy all my beds and put their own door on it, they then get this house and I can't get back in. Right, there's nothing in this little much smaller room. Much smaller room again. This is where I've got my cooking. Little campfire. And a few windows. And this here, I've got a basement down the bottom here. Just a few crates in here. Another sleeping bag. Anyway, through this one. This is my furnace. And outside this metal door, well, it's outside. I'm not too worried about people killing me or raiding my house right now because there's nobody else on the server. It's a bit laggy at the moment. It shouldn't be because this one here is much closer to home. There is my house. A little bit more respectable than... Oh, jeez, the lag. A little bit more respectable than the last house you guys just seen. I think we're going to have to wrap it up. I think that I am running out of room on my hard drive. Yep, that's my house. It's quite nice. I like it. So, don't do anything to it. These here are the red wolves and bears that I was talking about. Not too hard to kill. The wolves take 3 shots from this little pistol. I've got a silencer, a flashlight, and... boom, gotcha. the hollow targeter. Oh, just got you in time. I was lagging out like crazy. Also got myself a pickaxe, but the pickaxe is no good for killing me, for gathering from these guys, so I'm going to use a hatchet. There you go, they drop things like a can of tuna. Oh, come on, lag. And a can of beans. Let's eat those beans. Yum. Excellent. Now this here, you can hear that tick, 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 and the rads is at 3 on the right, down the bottom there. That's because this area is full of radiation. Generally, any place that has buildings, these kind of buildings, not player-created, player-made buildings, anything with these kind of buildings is going to have radiation. I have not the best armour, but I have a full rad suit, so I'm going to survive a little bit. I've also got a full inventory, so I shouldn't be going in here right now. This is where you get crates, and this is where you get great stuff, fun stuff, good stuff. And I'm probably not going to get anything fantastic. We'll search this one and we get ourselves a few bullets. Oh! Whoa! I had no idea he was on my tail. Apparently he was. These guys only have to whack them twice. They're very weak, food-wise. Let's get those bullets. Alright, what else can we get here? Blueprints! That's how you get blueprints. That's for the hollow site. You just put them down on your hotbar and select them. I already have that one, so I'm not going to bother trying to research it. You can't research it a second time. Radiation's getting up to 177. Gets to 500, you start taking damage. On my 5 hotbar down the bottom here, I've got anti-radiation pills. And a lot of them. There you go. Now I don't have as much radiation. In fact, I've got next to none. Some more reds over here. Not lagging too much right now. I don't know why. This gun is... It's alright. It's very inaccurate, I find. The sights, you can see the actual hollow... The laser sight is not... does not match up with the sight. Bit of recoil on it too, and it's... Ah, no! Just when I start reloading, he attacks. Bastard. Ooh, chocolate. Ooh. I don't want you. I want chocolate. These rations are actually quite good. What else do I not want? There's the blood. Blood is used... Take one of my pills. Blood is used in... get rid of the chicken. In creating these kind of things. Medpick packs and the large medpack. What's that? Granola bar. Oh, I've got a few of those already, so I might as well pick those up. Oh! Bear! Would you like to die? It's better just to do one shot at a time sort of thing. Oh no, I'm shooting the bear carcass in front of me! I wasn't even shooting him. Dang it. Gunpowder, very useful. Making lots and lots of bullets. Small rations, they're one of the stronger food sources. Ah, nice. Some bullets. Alright, let's keep going. Collect a few more bits and bobs. Red pills! Yay! Very useful. Very useful when you live right next to a radioactive building, like I do. More red pills. I've got quite a few of those. Give me something else. Flares, they're just a fancy torch, really. Oh, another crate. Shotgun shells. Don't have a shotgun, very powerful weapon, but slow and clumsy. Gotta be quite close. I don't like them getting close to me. Oh, another sleeping bag. Another large wooden crate. I'll collect you because they're... uses a fair bit of wood for those. What else we got over here? A few more bullets. You see, the pistol is one of my favourite weapons. I just find it a little bit easier to use than the shotgun. A little bit easier to use than the shotgun, yes, that's exactly right. What do I not need that I've got? Tin of tuna, of course I don't need you. I don't have a shotgun. I can create one, but I've never felt the urge to, so I'm going to collect him. so that I don't have to create him. It's very powerful, got to be quite close like I've already said. Let's go around and loot the rest of this place. Here we go. I know where all the loot is in this little village far too well. I've been looting the hell out of it. Bit of cloth. There is only one item I'm trying to find. Ooh, radiation. It's getting a little bit up there. That is the metal walls. More bullets. Good, good. Those 9mm bullets. I use them for my pistol. There is other weapons that use them as well. I use them for the pistol, and I go through quite a lot of them. Let's run around here. Wrong way, doesn't matter, we got there in the end. A few more crates. There are obviously a couple of different types of crates. Paper is more or less useless at the moment. It used to be if you researched to learn how to make, say, this thing here, you can find the blueprints, or you get an item that almost looks like a blue one of these. And if you're near a workbench, which is another crafting device, there you go, workbench. If you're near a workbench, you drag the research kit over top of the item. It used to be that it used up a bit of paper and you'd learn how to make it. Now there's very few things you need paper for. Alright, well that's, in this little village area, that is completely looted. Let's just go up here. A few more things to mine. I don't know that I'm going to be able to. I'll show you the pickaxe. Yeah, see how I'm hitting it but I'm not getting anything? That's because my inventory is completely full. I can collect a little bit of wood if there's a wood pile up here somewhere. Those nodes, they spawn quite frequently. Only in... there's a wolf. This guy is not the red wolf. This guy's just a normal wolf. And they actually take a few more shots. Often when they hit you, you start bleeding and you've got to heal yourself. But lucky that I didn't bleed just then because all my med kits are in my inventory. Right, these ones you get a little bit more out of than the reds. But obviously they don't drop a backpack. Now don't worry, it's very unrealistic. I know red bears and wolves that drop tins of tuna. They're placeholders. It's because people are getting too used to the zombies that used to run around and drop all those things. And they didn't want that anymore. I can't collect anymore. Again, it's because my inventory is full of all the items left on that carcass to collect. What would it be? Chicken. Most likely chicken. Ah, here's a wood pile. I'll show you the pickaxe if I haven't already. I probably have, but when this thing hits, boom, 20. 20. Miss. I knew I was going to miss then. Another 20. Another 20, that's 80. And this little bit here is 4. 84. Now you can have anywhere from about 60 up to 100. Oh, there's a black wolf. Those things are even worse than that last wolf that we just encountered. And I'm completely out of ammo in my guns. We're going around him. I can kill him, no worries, with the weapons I've got. But I don't have to, so why am I going to? Oh, hello. Go up here. Obviously this is where somebody's tried to build their base. They might have been raided. Laser sights, already got that. Med kits, leather, animal fat, charcoal. Always remember to scroll down because people put the best stuff at the bottom where it's hidden. A shotgun. Yeah, I could loot all this. I could take it all and anyone else would. I don't want to, apart from the fact that I've got no room in my inventory. I just don't want to. There is fall damage, so don't fall from too high as well. More resources over that way, including a pig. Pig, I'm going to shoot you from close range. Because I can. Right, now you can use, I've said it a couple of times, pickaxe to do this. 1 cloth. Now if we use hatchet, 2 cloth. I'm not getting something every turn because it's chicken that's left. Oh, 4 animals. Yeah, you do it much faster with a hatchet than you do with a pickaxe. But resources like the stone and the wood, you'd get much quicker out of pickaxe. So that's the game, pretty much. Where it's at now, I have not died, strangely. I may as well show you guys how to very quickly build... Actually, I can't go there, anything else. How to build just a little base. So I'll do that. And then we'll call it there. I'm going to keep playing this. I really like my house. It's not going to last long. Somebody's going to blow it up. I just know it. There is C4 in the game, so you can just put C4 on the side of a wooden wall and blow it away. Surprised nobody's done it yet, but it will happen. Nice base, isn't it? I'll show you my other temp base. This is where I started out. Right here. People have already... I had other things out here and they've already broken them. Don't really need any of this, and the wooden door's very easy to break down, so anyone's going to come along and break it very soon. Anyone that does gets themselves a leather vest and some radioactive or radiation rad suit pants. That's it. And a rock. There you go. Lucky guys. Whilst I'm here though, let's have a look at things that you can build to live in. The first thing that you can build is a wooden shelter. Very basic. Not much to it. That's it there. 4 walls, a roof, and a hole at the front. You've got to build yourself a door as well. There is wooden doors right here. You can see they use quite a bit of wood as well. There is also metal doors. I suggest going from metal door as pretty much straight away if you can, because wooden doors only take 80 hits from one of these pickaxes and they break. Go the metal, a little bit harder for people to get into your stuff. So that's one thing you can build. The other, something more like this here. Remembering there is also metal as a resource that you can build these out of. Scrolling, scrolling, scrolling. We're not scrolling. It's buggy. So there you go. You do have your metal stairs, your metal pillars, your metal window bars, your metal doorways, etc. I don't have the main metal wall though. So we're going to make wood wall. We're going to make some foundations. Do I have... No, somebody's already taken out my workbench up there. You build things much faster with a workbench. Plus there's some items that need a workbench nearby in order for you to craft them. So let's go to the workbench that I have just down here. It's underneath the stairs. There you go. Alright. Now if you want to create something like foundations, walls, etc. It doesn't use wood, it uses wood planks. So the first thing you got to do, up here to resources, wood planks. Here you go. Control, click, I can make 60. That uses 600 wood, I've got 609. Or I can hold shift and go by 10s. We'll make 60. We're not going to be making a very big base with only 60 wood planks though. You can see that's going to take quite a while. With the workbench right next to me, that's halving the speed. So you can imagine how long it takes to do this kind of crafting. There are servers that have special no time instant crafting. But yeah, just to make something as big as the base that we're currently standing in, it took a very long time and a lot of wood. That's 600 wood, has just made 60 wood planks. Now the foundations, each spot on the ground where you're going to build, you need a foundation, uses 8 planks. We'll make a very small 4 foundation, half speed, 77 seconds to make. Foundation doesn't have to be near a workbench to craft. A lot of the more metal items do. Okay, so the foundations will be the first. We'll put you... are we going for food? No, we've got plenty. Almost 3,000. Wouldn't mind trying out this shotgun. Let's try it. You keep crafting even when you close that window. R to reload. Oh. Nice. right mouse to zoom. It's not really zoom, but it's to use the sights. Tab gets up this window if you recall me saying. Foundations. Foundations are the longest thing to make. Wood ramp is also... It's the wood ramp that I've used up on top to give the house that... the shape on the top. There isn't actually a roof. There is a ceiling. There's no roof that gives you that. And we're almost there. So yeah, wood ramps up on top. A lot of people do that to make the pitched roof. Next we need walls. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 walls. 6 walls? Yeah, we'll make 6 walls. 40 seconds. Half speed. We're also going to make a doorway, of course. And a window. If we can afford it. No, we can't. We can afford one more thing. So we're going to have a massive big gaping hole in this building. Yay. In fact, we're going to have to cancel that. And make it even smaller. Because we need enough... We didn't need enough planks to make the pillars. A little bit cheaper than the wood walls, but still not cheap in the grand scheme of things. Put the foundations down here. And pillars. So 600 wood is pretty much going to make me a house the size of one of those wooden shacks. Yeah, that's it. That's all we get out of this. Yeah. So the amount of wood that... Oh, there is night and day cycles. We're getting to night now, and during the middle of the night, it is pitch black. You cannot see anything in this game at all. Nothing. Well, you can see the silhouette sometimes. That's it. You do have torches, different types of torches available to you. For example, not on that weapon, but on this weapon, there's my flashlight. On a PvP server though, you don't want to be using your torch too often because people will see you and go and kill you in the dark. Let's just build a pathetic little house right here. Alright, click 5. There's your foundations. Obviously it's got to be green. We're going to build it there. We can add foundations to it. They kind of just lock in together. Alright, so we've now got 4 foundations. Next you need yourself some pillars. Same deal. Now the pillars, they go in the corners. They can also go in the middle. And in the very middle of your foundation. They need foundations to be put down. And there we go. That's all we could afford. Next we're going to put our walls down, and we've only got 4. Now the walls you can flip. Why would you want to do that? Well, there is 2 different sides to the wall. This side facing me right now, you can see all of the graphic is going down, except for that very middle one, it's going up. Whereas this one, everything's going down. Now the strongest side is the side with everything going down. That takes 2 C4 to blow up. That side takes 1 C4. So if you're on the inside of your building and you have the 1 C4, the graphic with the middle panel going up against all the others, if you build that, you can see the middle one's kind of got a white stripe on it. The other side will be the other better side. So you want the better side to face outwards. Doesn't have the white stripe in the very centre. You can only put these next to pillars. They have to be 2 pillars, one on either side. Which is why you put the pillars down first. And we're out of pillars, so I can't actually put the last one. But you get the idea. That's how building is done. Things like the crates, they're the same, just to put those down and everything. Use my flashlight, run back over to these red bears. I want to try out this shotgun. that little building I just built will eventually decay and disappear. As will all this here. There is decay for those kind of items. So yeah, you got to maintain your buildings. Which is why on some of those other, on the last server I was running around on, there'd be just random stone fireplaces and everything just out in the open. It was because, go shoddy. It was because, yeah, the base had been destroyed around it. Okay, let's see, how close do we have to be? Closer than that, it would seem. Oh! Got you in the end, but that took a lot more than I was hoping. I think it took 2 full shots. We got some food, some rations. Nah, it's good if you're close to someone, you can shoot them, kill them pretty easily, but... Die, bear, die! My favourite is still the pistol. It needs reloading. Here's some metal fragments. I'm in trouble. No, I'm not. I win. You die. Ooh, what do we get? Flashlight mod. Well, I've already got a flashlight on, so that was kind of pointless, but... oh well. Wolf. 1, 2, 3! Yeah, you're dead. 7 shots, 9mm to kill a bear, 3 to kill a wolf. Just if you're wondering. Alright, well that's it. That's pretty much a look at it. Taken quite a while to have a look at it all. I'm going to get back to my base and hide before I log out. Not that anyone can PvP me on this server, but wild animals can kill me. So I'm going to get nice and safe. Here we go. I am thoroughly enjoying this game. I'm absolutely loving it. Well recommend it. And I recommend it if you guys wanted to come along and, I don't know, team up. See if we can't survive together. Singapore server. Not only did I go on the Singapore server because I felt that it might be a little bit easier to accomplish things. Turned out not to be, but also because I thought the Singapore server might actually be a little bit closer to some of you guys. The Australian servers are going to be a long way away. Far too much lag for a PvP game. Anyway, that's Rust. A pre-release look at Rust. Available on Steam. Go out and get it. Enjoy it. Don't rage when you get killed over and over again and you'll lose everything, because it will happen, and eventually you will be doing it back to everyone else. Just love it as the game that it is. I'll see you, if you guys want me to play a little bit more of it from scratch, obviously not having all this built up, let me know and I'll do just that. Don't mind, I going to be playing the game for a while yet anyway. But anyway, that's a look. Hopefully you've enjoyed. If you have, hit like, subscribe, leave a comment, and I will see you next time. Bye bye.